Hey everyone, today we're diving into a topic that sounds basic but is absolutely crucial to your health, especially as you hit that 50-year milestone. We're going to talk about water. Now, I know what you're thinking. I drink plenty of water. I'm hydrated. And you're probably right. You're likely drinking enough volume. But here's what 99% of people don't know. Plain water alone is often not enough. In fact, for men over 50 concerned with vitality, energy, and yes, that all-important blood flow, drinking plain water can be a huge wasted opportunity. It's like owning a pristine '65 Mustang and filling it with the cheapest gas at the pump. We're not just talking about hydration here. We're talking about cellular signaling, vascular flexibility, and the raw electrical power of your body. As we age, our body's ability to absorb and utilize essential micronutrients changes dramatically. What worked for you in your 20s and 30s simply doesn't cut it anymore. Now, you could say it's just age, but that's not quite the full story. Specifically, I want to talk about minerals, the unsung heroes of your internal ecosystem. These microscopic elements are responsible for everything from regulating your heartbeat to transmitting nerve signals to, most critically for this discussion, relaxing your blood vessels and ensuring a strong, consistent flow of blood to every corner of your body, including the parts that are necessary for peak performance. If you are a man over 50 and you are looking for an easy, cost-effective daily hack that works in conjunction with everything else you're doing right, your diet, your exercise, your supplements, then this is the video for you. I'm going to introduce you to not just one, but a few powerful mineral options and show you exactly why and how adding just a small pinch of the right ingredient to your daily water intake can fundamentally change your energy levels and your vitality. By the end of this, you'll never look at a glass of plain water the same way again. Let's first address the anatomy of aging and hydration. When you were younger, your kidneys were filtering powerhouses. Your digestive tract was a nutrient-absorbing machine. You sweated, you drank, you absorbed, and your body kept everything perfectly balanced. As we reach our 50s, a few things start to happen that impact how our body uses water. First, your thirst mechanism dulls. You don't feel as urgently thirsty, leading to ongoing mild dehydration, even if you think you're drinking enough. Second, your kidneys become less efficient at retaining water, causing you to excrete essential minerals, electrolytes, more quickly than you absorb them. You become a leaky battery, constantly losing that vital charge. Third, and most critically for blood flow, we need to talk about the vascular system. The inside of your arteries and capillaries is where the magic happens. Over time, those smooth muscle walls can become stiff and less pliable, which means they don't relax easily when commanded to. This stiffness is the enemy of strong blood flow. Plain water by itself simply hydrates the fluid outside your cells. It does a great job of replacing volume, but it doesn't contain the electrical signal needed to move the water and nutrients it carries through the cell wall. That electrical signal comes from electrolytes, which are simply minerals dissolved in water that carry an electrical impulse. When these essential minerals are lacking, your cellular communication breaks down. Your muscles struggle to contract, your nerves misfire, and your blood vessels don't get the clear signal to dilate and open up. This isn't about drinking fancy mineral water. This is about being a proactive, informed health advocate for yourself. Understanding which specific minerals are most often depleted and most critical for vascular health as you age. Before we dive into the minerals, do me a quick favor. Drop a comment below letting me know where you're watching from and what age group you're in. This really helps me create content that's tailored specifically for you. Mineral number 1, sodium. Let's start with something controversial. Sodium. I know, for years we've been told sodium is bad, linked to high blood pressure and heart problems. But here's where quality and context matter like crazy. The issue isn't sodium itself. The problem is the massive amount of low-quality processed table salt hiding in packaged foods. That white, over-processed stuff has been stripped of basically every other mineral, leaving just a harsh, concentrated chemical that messes up your body's delicate electrolyte balance. But pure, unrefined sea salt or pink Himalayan salt, completely different animal. These salts have not just sodium chloride, but a full range of trace minerals, often around 84 different elements, including bits of potassium, calcium, and magnesium. Sodium is the master key for hydration. It's absolutely essential for keeping the right fluid balance inside and outside your cells. Without enough sodium, Your body can't hang on to the water you drink, so you'll keep drinking more and just peeing it out. This creates that feeling of being constantly thirsty despite chugging water all day. Plus, sodium works in a critical partnership with potassium to power the sodium-potassium pump, which is the engine that runs almost all cell activity, including nerve conduction and muscle contraction. Getting enough high-quality sodium in your water makes sure the water you drink actually gets pulled into the cells where it belongs, giving you better cellular hydration, sharper nerve response, and more efficient muscle function. A tiny pinch of quality unrefined salt in a big glass of water, especially first thing in the morning, is a totally different nutritional beast than the concentrated salt in a bag of chips. This simple add-in can massively boost your hydration, which then optimizes your blood volume, making it easier for your heart to pump and your vessels to deliver oxygen where it's needed most. Mineral number 2, magnesium. If I could get every man over 50 to focus on one mineral, it would be magnesium. This stuff is an absolute workhorse. It's involved in over 300 different enzyme processes in your body. I call it the ultimate relaxation mineral. It's in charge of relaxing smooth muscles throughout your entire body. Now, where are these smooth muscles critical for male vitality? They're everywhere, but especially in the walls of your arteries and in the corpora cavernosa, the spongy tissue inside the penis that fills with blood to create an erection. For blood flow to work right, arterial walls need to be flexible. When they get the signal from your nervous system that it's go time, they need to be able to relax, expand, and open wide. This process of vasodilation depends heavily on having enough magnesium available. When you're low on magnesium, and let's be real, over 75% of adults are because of depleted soil in modern diets. Your blood vessels stay constantly tight, slightly squeezed. This is called vasoconstriction. Magnesium helps fight this tension. It works like a natural calcium channel blocker. Calcium is the mineral that makes muscles contract. Magnesium basically steps in and says, hey, hold up, let's chill out and release that tension. Adding a highly absorbable form of magnesium to your water is a fantastic way to get system-wide relaxation. It gets absorbed quickly in your gut, enters your bloodstream, and immediately starts sending those relax signals to your cardiovascular system. This directly translates to easier, stronger, and longer-lasting blood flow through your whole body, which, as you can imagine, is hugely beneficial for overall energy and intimate performance. Mineral number 3, potassium. If magnesium is the relaxer and sodium is the gatekeeper, then potassium is the balance keeper. Potassium is the third essential leg of the electrolyte triangle, and its main job is making sure cell signaling works properly, especially in your heart muscle and throughout your vascular system. While magnesium relaxes arteries, potassium works closely with sodium to maintain that crucial electrical gradient across cell membranes. Importantly, potassium plays a well-proven role in controlling blood pressure. It helps your body get rid of excess sodium, which can be helpful for men who already have higher blood pressure or whose diet leans heavily toward processed foods. The balance between sodium and potassium is a delicate dance. In the typical Western diet, most people eat way too much processed sodium and way too little potassium, which is found abundantly in fresh fruits and veggies. When we talk about boosting blood flow, we're talking about creating harmony. You need enough quality sodium to pull water into cells, but you need plenty of potassium to balance it out, keeping arterial walls flexible and responsive. Adding potassium can be slightly tricky since too much can cause problems, but using a small amount of easily dissolvable potassium chloride powder or a potassium-rich mineral blend in your water is a smart strategy to restore this often ignored mineral ratio. By supporting this delicate balance, you're giving your heart and your entire network of vessels the tools they need to work at maximum efficiency. Mineral number 4, zinc. While not a classic electrolyte like magnesium or sodium, zinc plays an incredibly important role in male vitality, making it a valuable addition to a daily water routine, especially for older men. Zinc is foundational for producing and regulating testosterone. Research consistently shows that even minor zinc deficiencies can negatively affect testicular function, leading to lower levels of this essential male hormone. Since testosterone is critical for energy, mood, muscle mass, and sex drive, making sure you get enough zinc is non-negotiable for men over 50. Beyond hormones, zinc is absolutely vital for your immune system. As we get older, immune function often declines, making us more vulnerable to getting sick. Keeping your immune system strong requires a steady, reliable supply of zinc, which acts as a key component for countless immune cells. While you don't typically add big amounts of zinc powder to water, using a high-quality liquid zinc supplement, often just a few drops in your water once daily, is an extremely effective way to ensure consistent, highly absorbable intake. This is particularly useful because zinc is often poorly absorbed when taken as a pill. By mixing a few drops into your water, you're guaranteeing this essential regulator is immediately available to your system, supporting your immune defenses and critically maintaining that hormonal readiness that drives true vitality. Mineral number 5, iron. Finally, let's briefly cover iron. While iron supplementation is usually only needed if you have a confirmed deficiency, and you should absolutely talk to your doctor before taking iron supplements, it's important to understand its fundamental role in blood flow. Iron is the core component of hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that's solely responsible for carrying oxygen from your lungs to every single cell in your body, including your muscles and those crucial tissues that need oxygen for rigidity. Without adequate iron, your blood can't carry enough oxygen, leading to fatigue, weakness, and feeling totally drained. This condition, known as anemia, directly impacts performance and vitality by starving your tissues of their most vital fuel. If your doctor has confirmed you're low in iron, using a gentle, easily absorbed liquid iron supplement mixed into water can be a game changer. It improves the quality of your blood flow by boosting its oxygen-carrying capacity. Remember, strong blood flow isn't just about volume, it's about the quality of what's being delivered. Before I give you the exact protocol, let me save you from the 5 biggest mistakes I see men make when they start adding minerals to their water. Mistake number 1, adding too much too fast. Your gut needs time to adjust. If you dump a tablespoon of magnesium in your water on day 1, you're going to spend the day in the bathroom. Start small, like half the recommended dose, and work up gradually over 5 to 7 days. Mistake number 2, using the wrong form of magnesium. Magnesium oxide is cheap and everywhere, but it's barely absorbed. You'll just get digestive upset. Stick with magnesium citrate or glycinate. They're gentler and way more bioavailable. Mistake number 3, forgetting about timing. Taking magnesium right before bed? Great for sleep. Taking it before a big presentation? You might feel too relaxed. Zinc on an empty stomach? Hello, nausea. Always take zinc with food or in your morning water after you've eaten something. Mistake number 4, going overboard on potassium. Unlike sodium and magnesium, where you have more wiggle room, too much potassium can be dangerous, especially if you have kidney issues. Never exceed the recommended dose on the package, and if you're on blood pressure meds, check with your doctor first. Mistake number 5, mixing everything together constantly. You don't need all 5 minerals in every glass of water. Rotate them. Monday through Wednesday, focus on magnesium. Thursday and Friday, add the salt. Weekend, do zinc. Keep it simple and sustainable. The whole point of these recommendations is consistency, not complexity. You absolutely don't need to add every single one of these minerals to every glass of water you drink. The most effective approach is targeted. Cycle these supplements to address the specific deficiencies most relevant to your lifestyle and health goals. Protocol number 1, the morning vascular opener. Start here. This is your foundation for better blood flow. First thing in the morning, set a positive circulatory tone for your entire day. In a large glass or water bottle, choose one of 2 options. Option A, add magnesium powder. For absorption, use a highly soluble form like magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate powder. Start with half a teaspoon or follow the serving size on your package exactly, making sure it's fully dissolved before drinking. This sends a powerful signal to your vascular system to relax and open up. Option B, the salt method. The simplest foundation. Add just a small pinch of high-quality unrefined sea salt. When I say small, I mean an amount that barely covers the tip of your pinky finger. This gives you full-spectrum electrolytes to boost cellular hydration right from the start. Protocol number 2, the immune and hormone support. This targets deeper systemic regulation. Do this once daily, ideally with a main meal. Use liquid zinc drops. Add the recommended serving directly to a glass of water. This method significantly avoids the poor absorption and stomach irritation that sometimes comes with zinc tablets. This liquid delivery guarantees your immune defenses and hormonal readiness are reliably supported throughout the day. Protocol number 3, the post-workout rebalancer. If your diet is low in fresh fruits and vegetables, or if you're consistently active and sweating a lot, pay attention to your potassium levels. Look for a potassium-rich electrolyte blend, specifically a powder that's low in sugar but high in potassium content. Add about half a scoop to your water during or right after your workout to replace losses and speed recovery. By making these small but intentional changes to your regular water routine, you're shifting from simple hydration to functional hydration. You're not just filling the tank anymore. You're purposefully creating an electrically charged, nutrient-rich liquid that your cells can instantly recognize and use. This sends clear, powerful signals throughout your entire network of blood vessels, telling them to relax, open fully, and deliver peak performance blood flow to every tissue that needs it. This isn't just water anymore. It's a liquid mineral supplement specifically designed for the unique needs of your body after 50. I challenge you to try this simple routine with total consistency for a full 3 weeks. Pay close attention to the real improvements in your baseline energy, mental sharpness, physical strength, and overall vitality. Taking this one powerful step today is an investment your 60-year-old self will absolutely thank you for. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more health and vitality content, and share this with someone who's still drinking plain water. Drop a comment below telling me which mineral you're adding today. I'm Dr. Laura Bennett, and I'll see you in the next one.